welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the ACC, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Badgers offense will have the first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And it's no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Surtain. Got his man down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. The Badgers decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Ferguson. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Surtain. Punts it out of the air. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Find some fresh air. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There he goes. Gets it past the marker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Power football with the run. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Sertan. Makes the grab on the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Line getting set on second down. Breaking out the jet sweep. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It's on target and complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Motion from the wideout. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Badgers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a
unloads it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sertan. Working that wide receiver screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. The inside handoff. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Good timing on the quick out. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Badgers are flying down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Provo. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Using his legs to buy some time. It's a fumble on the play. Defense got it, they're on the run. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. No reason to be in a big rush. They have breaks into the open. Got the first down and more.
And what a run. When you're an offensive coordinator, you're backed up, you're just trying to create some space to get out of your own end zone, and it's always a nice bonus when you pop one and create some serious space for your offense and some momentum going forward.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught, it's Cummings. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. The throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Caught close to the marker, it's Ferguson. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Going for the big play. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to pass. It's Surtain. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's caught. It's Ferguson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air. It's Surtain. Right on the money. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks for these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back, it's Surtain. Sets up the screen. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down from the 36. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Surtain. Fires to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit.
Number 60 on to kick it away.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Ferguson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Handoff to the lone back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Ferguson. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To throw, it's Surtain. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. in the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Makes the grab. It's Cummings. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Cummings. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Provo. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Here on 3rd down for this offense. The quick out. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Badgers are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Scanning the field, it's Surtain. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense. Turning it on! The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Provo.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Sertan. He's got it. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go back to the ground. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try to pop the draw. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And they'll take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.